Okay, sweet friends, today is Monday and was a very busy weekend, I should say, and I just want to do something super easy and simple. So what I'm going to do, I believe I made this before, but I never really explained it because there's really not much to explain. I'm going to do Italian chicken. I'm going to marinate. You could do chicken tenders, chicken breast, legs, thighs, literally any type of chicken, and this is going to taste superb. What you do is you just get a bowl or a bag, whatever. You can marinate your chicken. They do say you can marinate your chicken for 24 hours, but I notice that the chicken gets a little weird after 12. But that could just be me. Personally, I only like to marinate mine for maybe 6 hours. So I'm going to but you could do it as long as you want it, is all I'm saying. So I'm going to season my chicken with garlic powder, onion powder, salt and pepper, the usual, and a little bit of the McCormick, this stuff. It's McCormick Montreal chicken seasoning. You can put this on pork, veggies, obviously chicken, anything. It is delicious. Let me see if I can see what's in it. It's garlic, onion, salt. Now there is salt in this, so you gotta be careful. Spices, I don't know what that means. So black pepper, parsley, red pepper, paprika, orange peel, green bell pepper, and a sulfating agent. I guess that's something else. But it's not spicy, but it is magnificent. I love this. I bought it on a whim, and this is probably my fourth bottle. Yes, it definitely is my fourth bottle of this. So I'm going to season it with this. I'm going to let this marinate in Italian dressing. Just this Italian dressing from Walmart. Listen, this is really good too. And then I will grill these on my George Foreman. If you don't have a George Foreman, you can pan fry them, or you could grill them outside. I'm sure everybody has done this before, but I'm just showing you as a quick and easy meal for a Monday night when you're just exhausted. Now I'll go lighter on the salt because I realized there's salt in there. I believe I knew that. I'm pretty sure. Some more garlic. If you had fresh garlic, if you had fresh garlic, you could also put this in the marinade. I usually do, but I just finished my garlic, whatever the last recipe was I did. I'm going to omit the salt for right now and maybe add a little just before I do it. Black pepper. You know what? I'll do a little bit of salt. And however much Italian dressing you use is definitely up to you. Let's start with that. I'm going to give it a good toss, and then I will marinate this in my fridge. Some people might leave it out on their counter, but I'm going to put mine in the fridge for a couple hours. Now it's 1 o'clock now. We'll eat dinner probably by 6, so that gives it about 5.5 hours, 6 hours to marinate. And that's all. And I will be back when I cook it up. And I'll show you what I am making for sides. I think I saw a recipe for onion soup potatoes, so I'm going to try to find that, and if I do, that's what we're doing tonight. Here I'm just dicing up some russet potatoes, but you could do anything, red potatoes, Idaho, anything you wanted. This is just what I had on hand that day. Here I'm taking some EVOO, something I've wanted to say since the Rachel Ray days. Here I'm just taking your basic spices, garlic, onion, salt, and pepper, and then I'm going to add something special at the end. I saw this recipe online for onion soup mixed potatoes, and I will never eat roasted potatoes any other way than this. I probably put about a quarter of the pack on because it's so salty, you don't need too much. And these were so good, it just gave it the most perfect flavor, and it just went so well together. And I just roasted this in the oven for 45 minutes at 400 degrees. And I cut up a couple little carrots and just added them to the normal ones with just olive oil, salt, pepper, garlic, and onion powder. So one was a plain one and one was the onion soup mix. Here I'm making glazed carrots for the first time. I started out by boiling my carrots for about 10 minutes so they were tender. Here I am melting 1 tablespoon of just regular butter. And then after it's melted, I'm going to do about 3 tablespoons of brown sugar and a little bit of water at the end, and it just made the perfect glaze. And then I simmer the carrots in it for about 5 more minutes. These were the best candy glazed carrots that I ever had. Woo, say that 3 times. I did not add salt, I just added a little bit of black pepper to my carrots, and this was the perfect amount of sweet and salty, and a definite will remake this again with another meal. It's a must try. You could make these on your pan. You could put them on your George Foreman or your regular grill outside. I just happen to have my George Foreman, and it's super easy and convenient, and I just plop them on, and I cooked these because they were a little bit bigger for about 7 to 10 minutes, and it's a delicious meal. I hope you enjoy this one. The rest of this week sort of went downhill as far as meals. It was a busy week at work for me, so I didn't really have too many brilliant ideas for anything. So we just did breakfast for dinner and we did grilled cheeses. Here I am just scrambling up some eggs and frozen waffles, and we had grilled cheeses with the kids. Here's a little trick for making the perfect grilled cheese. I melt the butter and it makes it go on smoother, and it makes that golden brown crust on the bread for you. It's just something I did one day and I've never gone back. This is my cheat meal when I have no idea what to make and I just need to feed my family fast. It is beef and mac. So I just ground up some ground beef, cook some noodles, let the ground beef simmer in pasta sauce for 30 minutes, mix it all together and serve it with some garlic toast and you're good to go. You can season the meat with whatever seasonings you like, and it's a fast, easy, and delicious meal. It was just one of those nights, and Mama just picked up some frozen pizza for the family, and this night that's what we had. I just couldn't think of anything, I was just too exhausted. So we enjoyed 2 frozen pizzas, the best kind, Red Baron. And here we are with one of the last meals of the week. I just made crescent rolls wrapped in hot dogs, and these are delicious. What I do is I just take them out, I dry off the hot dog, and I roll them up from tip to end, and I just place them on a nonstick cookie sheet. I would recommend sticking them on parchment paper because these do burn easily, and to adjust your oven temperature accordingly because sometimes you might have to lower the temperature or they will burn very easily. Every mama has recommended these on YouTube, and I definitely recommend them also. And here you go, hot dogs and french fries. This is just a little bonus recommendation. These are so cheap. They're like $1.50 at Walmart, and these are so good. You just pop them in the oven for 12 minutes, ice them, and they're delicious. I definitely recommend these and wanted to share that with you guys. Okay, guys, that brings us to the end of what we ate this week. It was a really weird week as far as dinners. It started out pretty strong with that great meal in the beginning of the week, and it kind of dwindled with a frozen pizza and some hot dogs. Sometimes this happens, not often. Usually I try to cook really well for my family at least 5 to 6 days a week. Sometimes it doesn't always work out that way. I was extremely busy this week with my job, so when I got home, I just didn't feel like cooking a few of the days. But this is what happens, and this is real life, and I still thought I should share it with you. So, you just don't feel guilty. When you can cook great meals, you do, and every once in a while, you just gotta do what you gotta do. I really hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you take a second to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. And I hope you have a great day, and thank you for watching.